Okay, this is our source code C, and Amanda will explain more about the function declaration and about the function call.
Okay, for the first one, the upper side here, there is include stdio.h. This is for this is contain a definition of printf, which will be used in the function below. And string has a include string hash has a definition about string copy, and include windows dot hash has definition about system CLS, and the last one is conio dot hash, which has a definition about just
Gauge.
gauge. Then here we first of all we will declare the function. The first function that we will use is double intro, calculate CGPA, float grade point, void garis, and void above. And here are the function call, which will be included in void main. And the function that has been declared above here will be given, each of them will be given a definition, or what we call task. And here is the definition for double intro, and then we will give a definition for function void garis, and the last one is void about, which will be displayed about developer information. Here there are information about us, which is programmer name, class,
And function of the program.
and the function of the program. Okay, about the first function that I mentioned just now, function in double intro. Here Jess will be explain about it.
Okay, for the function double intro, we will ask the user to put their subject, and then to enter the credit hours and enter marks. And after the user enter the mark and credit hours, the marks will be changed, or the marks will be enter this function that is selection. Well, the marks will be convert to grade and will convert to grade point, because the marks and the grade point will be displayed after the user already finish or already enter all the subject and all the semester that have been required by the program. Okay, and then as Amanda just said just now, we also use include string.hash, where it is needed when we want to convert the mark to the grade, because we can't use character or simple we just use string, but we need to use string copy where grade is equal to A. For example, if 80 marks is entered, and then it will return the A. Okay, because every time the user will enter the mark, and every time the selection will make the choice, and the grade is given. Same also with the grade point. Okay, and then we will go to the for. For is important because it will have because we use more looping, and if we use looping, there the marks will be enter and enter and enter. That's why we need to use what we say repetition. Okay, and then for the display also we need to use for, because there is repetition, because we enter mark, and then the display will also repeat after the user have entered it. Okay, and then we also have how to calculate GPA and where the GPA will be written and will be displayed after all the output have been displayed. Okay, and we also have about, I think we just need to see our output after this. And for the voidman, okay, in voidman later after this, Amanda will explain a little bit about it. And for the conio.hash is for our gauge, where if the program will not be what we say just immerse like this, and gauge is needed for the program will go run smoothly. Okay,
and here we have the function voidman, where we will use the function to call the function that already met. First of all, we will make a variable declaration choice and printf BMI software. This is just a title for our program. Then here is a menu of our program: 1, 2, and 0. When the user here, the program will ask the user to enter their choice. For example, okay, here we use the switch
selection.
Yeah, for selection. For example, if the user choose number 1, here will be there will be function number 1. Okay, we will, before that we will make a declaration about variable I semester double Y 100 and CGPA total intro equal to 0. Then in first case, the usage of gauge, which is just explained by Jess just now, the function has been explained.
Just go on. Okay, dah cerita lah kat sana.
Okay, when when user choose number 2, there will be about the developer of program, which we just call the function about here, and it will return and show about the programmer, and then after it show, then it will return into intro function intro. Then case 0 is about just ending of our program. If the user choose to end the program, they can just simply choose 0. Okay,
we show our output after this. Okay, this is our output where have been explained by Amanda, and after that the output will move on to ask for the user for subject and all the stuff that the program will need to use to calculate the CGPA, and then it will show our grade point and our GPA also. And lastly, after all the semester is entered, and it will ask for, and it will show for our CGPA. Okay, that is the end of our program. Okay, thank you, sir. Okay. Ini kan nyetok tu mana? Control Shift S kan?